Hey everybody, it's a college basketball update for Wednesday, March 3rd, and let's talk about Tuesday, March 2nd. Did not do a video yesterday, but did send out the email, and we're going to talk about the games, and I see something very obvious. So it's a 16-11 day, 15-12 on the spread, but take a look at where our losing happened. Look at our away teams. Oh, yucky. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, that's yucky. I mean, that is really gross down here. However, it's home bump related. I mean, these are all away teams. Anything under about 12%. We've done 9% home bump in the past. Watch what happens when we make this a 9% home bump day instead of a 0% home bump day. 22-5 and 19-8 on the spread. And here, this I have never seen before, which is 3 enormous favorites at the top of the list in margin all lose. 2 of them at home. That is some of the craziest stuff. Do you know what a round robin with these 3 teams would have paid you? You would have gotten probably like 400 to 1 if you had bet these 3 on a parlay or something. Because that never happens. I mean, that is really insane. So, but other than that, the rest of the day, I mean, I sent out a 0% bump, but, I have said watch out for the away teams at the bottom. That was the problem. How are our home teams without any bump? 10-3 with this one loss of Michigan and Illinois, and I don't know why they lost, because Illinois was hurting too. I don't know what happened in that game. Didn't see any of them. But there was one thing I looked at when I was glancing at the file, which was, had I done a video yesterday, I would have talked about this pick, which was Western Michigan at Northern Illinois. This would have been Elena's pick, I think, because we had a margin here of 16%. They're on the road, but we had the spread cover of 11, and the line was minus 105. There's a lot of good things there and a really good line, so that probably would have been her pick. Oh, yeah, all the underdogs lost, all 6, because they were all away teams at the bottom. Had we done the 9% bump and then looked at underdogs, there weren't any underdogs. And what that means is that Vegas is taking into account a home bump somewhere around 9%, probably because they've been watching my videos. So when we send this out at 0%, understand, gotta watch out for these away teams at the bottom. Anything under 10 or even 20% margin sometimes for away teams, you have to be very careful and really need to look at the matchup. So let's talk about Wednesday. These are preliminary. There will probably be more games in the email tomorrow. So go subscribe if you are interested in getting access to this and using it to its potential. I also need to update the Google Sheet. I didn't update the Google Sheet at all for the new subscribers. I need to do that tomorrow as well. So, alrighty. Hey, what's up, Tanya? How you been? All your underdogs lost yesterday. See ya. Bye. We got Stanley now. We got other people if you watch the hockey video. We're bringing in Elaine and Stanley. Let's talk about our cutout people. And, of course, bring in the star herself. She didn't have a good hockey day on Monday, but don't worry about it. She's going to be fine. Elena, cheers. Actually, no, that was a losing picture. Let's give her a better picture. Elena, she just wants one. She just wants one winner. That's all she wants. She's going to give us one. She's going to look for teams where it's a massive favorite, or like one team's supposed to really beat another team badly and the lines are reasonable. That's what she likes. She likes just one thing. She doesn't do a lot. She puts her disability check down on that team every single day. Now, let's see what might fit Elena's description today. So we're descending by margin, and first time we see a reasonable line is here, and we also have some underdogs, and for the purposes of looking, let's give this a 9% bump so that we can actually, I take it back. I like looking with the 0% bump, and the reason why is I just want to see what the away teams are at the bottom and then make a decision whether or not I would take them. So I like to leave it like this. I don't like to flip it around. So anyway, all right. So what do we have here for her? What was that 110 game? Abeline Christian on the road against Stephen F. Austin. Big margin, big projected score. This is similar to that like Western Michigan over Northern Iowa, whatever game that was yesterday. This is a very similar situation, and she probably likes it. However, they are on the road, and that's not generally her thing. see if there's anything else that's better. Clemson away at Syracuse. Interesting. It's plus 125, and we have them away favored by 10. So if you do a 10% bump, that puts Syracuse right even with them. But Clemson's probably going to win that game. Although they just blew one recently. Was it Tennessee that blew one? Not Clemson. Clemson's all right. Providence St. John's. We don't have any underdogs. Oh, we have one home underdog, which is LaSalle at St. Joseph's, but they are hurting at 78%. And they're not a great team to begin with. So I don't like much of these underdogs, except for this Clemson one, which is right up at the top, and they're a strong team. North Carolina State hurting against Notre Dame, but they've been playing well with these people out. So that's another interesting play, but that's in Notre Dame. So this Clemson underdog it's not an Elena pick, but it might be a Stanley or somebody else pick that they'll consider doing a few. I think I'm going to look at this Abeline Christian for a second. 23 and 19 games. Spread is 1. I know they're away. They're a 32% team. Nobody's hurt. I think that's her pick, right? Doesn't have huge margin. I don't think she likes really anybody on the spread here. I don't like taking teams away to cover. But I a lot of consistent things here, other than them being away. That's the only one I don't like. But it's pretty good. Is there anything else? Clemson. What else we got here? GW Fordham. There's the LaSalle home game, but they are hurting. Oh, yeah, any opponent's health that's really hurting. USC at Stanford. USC has been playing awful lately, right? I think we had a couple losses with USC, so we've been overestimating USC. However, Stanford doesn't have people playing, but this is a minus 357. It's just not good. Let's sort this thing by spread cover real quick, see if that tells us anything. Descending by spread cover. So based on our point projections, yeah, see, this is why it's Elena's pick. That just confirmed it for me. So when we sort this by descending by spread cover right here, based on what our point projections are, this is what we think this team is going to cover the spread with extra points to spare here. Those are the extra points to spare. So it's either San Diego State at UNLV, but they got to cover 9.5. Here, they don't have to cover anything. Maybe one you get. So just taking them on the money line at almost even money is what Elena's pick is here on Wednesday. I think that confirms it. Anything else cool? What's this? Maryland at Northwestern, but they're away. But Maryland's been playing really good. It's a close game. It's tough to cover 4 on the road, though. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of choppy stuff down at the bottom, but there you go. Abeline Christian. There you go. All right, good luck, everybody. May all your picks be winning.